Listen up, everyone. We've all been in situations where we felt like cogs in a machine, just going through the motions with no real passion. Now, imagine a different scenario. Picture a workplace where everyone feels connected, invested, like they have a real stake in the outcome. That, my friends, is the power of an ownership culture. When people feel like owners, they act like owners. They're more engaged, more productive. They care about the quality of their work. They're not just clocking in and out. They're invested in the success of the entire team. Think about it like this. You wouldn't neglect your own car, right? You'd make sure it's running smoothly, that it's well maintained. That's because you have a sense of ownership over it. It's the same with work. When employees feel that same level of ownership, they treat the company like it's their own. And the benefits, they're massive. Higher morale, increased productivity, and a better bottom line. It's a win-win for everyone involved. So buckle up, because we're about to explore how to build this kind of culture in any organization. Now, what exactly do we mean by ownership culture? It's not about handing out shares willy-nilly. It's about creating an environment where everyone feels responsible and accountable, like they have skin in the game. In a true ownership culture, employees are empowered to make decisions. They're not afraid to speak up, to share their ideas. They understand the company's goals and how their work contributes to the bigger picture. Take, for example, the story of this little tech startup I heard about. They were developing a new app, and instead of keeping things hush-hush, they involved the entire team from the get-go. Engineers, designers, even the folks in marketing. Everyone had a voice, and guess what? The app was a smash hit. Why? Because everyone felt a sense of ownership over it. They had poured their hearts and minds into its creation. They were invested in its success. That's the power of an ownership culture. It transforms employees from passive bystanders into active participants. And that, my friends, is how you build something truly special. Right, so how do we actually create this magical ownership culture? Well, it starts with giving employees a voice. Let them be part of the decision-making process. Now, I'm not saying you need to have a company-wide referendum every time you want to order new staplers, but for the big stuff, the decisions that really matter involve your team. Set up regular meetings where employees can share their thoughts and ideas. Create a suggestion box, digital or old school, your choice. Encourage open dialogue and feedback. The key here is to show your team that their opinions are valued, that you trust them to contribute to the company's success. And when employees feel heard, when they see their ideas being implemented, that's when the magic happens. They become more invested, more engaged. They start thinking like owners because they're treated like owners. It's a simple concept, really, but incredibly powerful. Section 4. Sharing the spoils, linking compensation to success. Let's face it, we all like to be rewarded for our hard work. And in a company with an ownership culture, that means sharing the spoils of success. Now, this doesn't always have to be about cold, hard cash, although, let's be honest, that never hurts. It could be in the form of profit-sharing schemes, bonuses tied to company performance, or even stock options. The point is to align employees' financial well-being with the company's success. When everyone has a stake in the outcome, they're more likely to pull in the same direction. Remember that tech startup we talked about earlier? They implemented a profit-sharing program, and let me tell you, it worked wonders. The team was motivated, driven, and everyone celebrated together when the company achieved its goals. By linking compensation to success, you create a sense of shared purpose and motivate employees to go the extra mile. After all, when the company wins, everyone wins. Section 5, the finish line, cultivating long-term ownership. Building an ownership culture isn't a quick fix, it's a long-term investment. It's about fostering an environment where everyone feels valued, respected, and empowered. Communication is key. Keep your team in the loop about the company's performance, challenges, and future plans. Be transparent and open, and encourage the same from your employees. Invest in your employees' development. Provide them with opportunities to learn new skills, take on new responsibilities, and grow within the company. When people feel like they're constantly learning and evolving, they're more likely to stick around and contribute to the long-term success of the company. Remember, an ownership culture is not a destination, it's a journey. It's about creating an environment where everyone feels like they're part of something bigger than themselves. And that, my friends, is how you build a company that's built to last.